Happy Death Day is a new slasher movie from Blumhouse. It's about a young woman named Tree. She wakes up in a dorm room that she doesn't belong to, hungover from the party last night. She stumbles out, she growls at people. We find out she's not a very nice person. After she does her walk of shame, she gets back to the sorority house, goes to class. We get to see a little glimpse of her life. She's getting ready for a party. And on the way there, she's attacked by a masked killer and ends her life right there within the first 15 minutes of the movie. But then she wakes up in a strange boy's dorm room again, only to repeat the same day over and over every time she dies. So we've seen this concept before. It's done in everything from science fiction with Source Code and Edge of Tomorrow. There's a drama film that came out this year called Before I Fall that does this. And Groundhog Day, obviously, the comedy with Bill Murray. And the thing is, this movie, you would describe it as like Scream meets Groundhog Day. But for me, it's more like Groundhog Day meets Scream. And the reason why I say it reverse is because it feels more like a comedy drama with some slasher elements. So if you were to take the movie Groundhog Day and remake it to now, it would be like Bill Murray's character reliving the same day while someone's also trying to kill him, but they keep it comedic. And that's what sort of threw me for a loop for this movie, because the trailers and all the advertising made it seem like it would be like a slasher movie with a new innovative twist. And instead you don't really get that. So instead of a cat and mouse game between killer and prey, she's slowly getting better throughout the movie. It doesn't really go in that direction. It starts off horror, and then about the middle it starts to go into comedy a little bit, and then it goes back to thriller, a little bit of drama. There's some emotional moments that it kind of ruin the pacing of the film, and then it goes back to thriller at the end. So the movie doesn't really find itself sort of mining its concept for the fullest potential. You know, taking a slasher movie and adding a repeat twist would be ripe for lots of cool set pieces, but the movie never really gets there. And she does get to go streaking in this movie, and she eats fast food in front of her horrified sorority sisters, but I wanted to see more of the slasher aspect, and it never really went that way. Like, it would be interesting to see her try to buy a gun and failing, or paying a karate teacher to teach her martial arts or MMA, and she could learn to get better. And every time she dies, she gets a little bit better at fighting off the killer until she can finally overcome the killer. But the movie doesn't go in that direction at all. I didn't hate the movie. I mean, it was my most anticipated film of 2017. It's just that it didn't really deliver in the slasher horror elements. It doesn't feel like a genre film. And I didn't hate the movie. It was entertaining, and the main actress did a really good job with her performance. I just felt like the movie feels really tame. It's PG-13. It feels really safe. There's a little bit of romance thrown in there. The crowd pleasing. It doesn't really take any risks. So that's why I give Happy Death Day a 6 out of 10.